Hello everyone. In this segment, I will cover inquiries, and within inquiries, I will cover sub inquiries, packages, and some basic inquiry details. So let's begin. Over here, we have inquiries tab. We click on it, and this is the page where we will land. So we see all the inquiries in a tabular format. Currently, there are two. So, first one is travel to Kashmir. In this table, we see some columns related to this inquiry. So, for example, we see the lead source, passenger name, passenger count, contact, status, billing name, currency, etc. Since this is a dummy data, some of the fields have been left blank, right? So over here, if we click on it, we get the option to either view or delete an inquiry, right? So if we click on this particular inquiry, we can delete or view this particular inquiry, right? So let's uh, open the first one. We'll click on view, and this is the page where we'll be navigated to. On the top we have three tabs. So first one is the basic inquiry details. So this has opened up by default. We see all the basic details over here, such as the inquiry details, lead passenger information, status and billing information. If we want to edit any of this info, we click on the edit button. This makes all the fields editable. Now we can change the assign to user, we can change the lead source, or we can edit the data. In the second section, we choose the lead passenger information. So here we have four fields. First is the pack's name, second is the email, third is the phone number, and fourth is the count. We have to choose the first one and the fourth one. The second and third one would be auto-filled. Since we have all the details of the passengers in the database, we only have to choose the passenger name. The other related to the other details, such as the number and email related to them, would be pre-filled. They would be fetched from the database. So we chose this particular packs, and the count we can change, right? And in this section we choose the status, billing name, currency, or we'll add USD, and the final quoted amount, pending amount, quoted amount will remain as it is. We also have a button to create a new passenger right here. Suppose there's a new passenger we have to create. We don't have to go to pack screen and then click on the packs add packs button. Directly from here we can create a new passenger. So for example, I create new passenger, right, and add packs. Now that lead passenger appears in the list. So directly from here we can select. We can click on update inquiry button. The data has been updated. We got the confirmation. Now we can move ahead to the sub inquiry section. So we click on the tab, and here we see all the sub inquiries. So there's only one right now, which is hotels in Kashmir. So over here we have an option to add a sub inquiry, delete any sub inquiry, or edit the details of any sub inquiry. Let's start by adding one. We click on the add sub inquiry button. Let's add some dummy data. New sub inquiry, pending 1000, 2000, right? We click on submit. We got the confirmation, the data was created. Now in case we want to update any of the details, we click on the sub inquiry, click on the edit button, and then we change. So for example, we change the amount. Again we click on submit, We got the confirmation updated successfully, and we can see the new data is reflected correctly. We can also delete any sub inquiry. Click on the delete button, click on confirm, get the confirmation, the data is gone. We also have some filters over here at the top. For example, we want to see what all columns we want to show in the table. Suppose there is a column which is not needed, we can remove it from the table, right? Secondly, we have filters. Suppose we want to see status equal to only pending, right? Click on it, and since there is no data available for that, it's showing us no results found, right? Then density is just for the looks. Suppose we have a lot of data and we want to see more rows, we can choose compact, or we can choose comfortable, so that it takes a lot of it has proper space, right? At the bottom we also have the option to choose rows per page. If you have more data, we can increase the count. The final option on the top, we have export. So if you want to export the data as a CSV file, we can either download it or print it, right? So now we can move ahead to packages. So there are 3 packages right now. Okay, all of these again are dummy data. So we can go ahead and create a new package. So we click on this add package button. Now we'll be navigated to a new page where we have this card, right? Over here we can add our details. So we have the package title. For example, if it's a Kashmir package, we can add that over here. We can add the duration, check-in date, checkout date, right? All these fields related to a package. And then we can move ahead to the itinerary section. Over here we can add the itinerary for each city. For example, we want to add for Mumbai, so we select Mumbai, and then we just select on title. So it will fetch all the titles related to Mumbai, right? So currently it has one. We click on it and it will pre-fill, like autofill the description based on that particular title. So we can go ahead and add this day, right? So now we have an option to add another day. So we add Jaipur, and we add a third day for Kolkata. Again, this is all dummy data. We can choose to close these um, accordions, right? Now we move to hotels utilized. Over here we have an option to create rows as per our need. So for example, I choose destination 1, hotel 1 for one night. I click on the add destination button. So now this row has been added. Similarly, I can go ahead and add multiple rows as per the requirement. I also have an option to remove any row which is not needed. So if I click on the delete button, the row was removed. Over here we have the option to put in total nights. For example, there's only one total night, one. Here we can put our cost breakup. So for now I'll just put dummy text, right? Dummy, and yeah, okay, I'll pre-fill the total package costing as this. We move ahead to package inclusions. All the packages or all the inclusions that has been added in the inclusions module would appear over here as a drop down. Either we can choose from the drop down, or if the list is too huge, we can also search for a particular inclusion. We find it, we click on it, and then we click on add item. That item or inclusion gets added in the list. Let's add some more. and then we can move ahead to exclusions. Exclusion also works in the same fashion. Lastly, we move ahead to supplement charges. Here we have an option to put in a description. For example, I'll use this from the autofill. We put the description, and then we have an option to put the cost option. So for example, the option 1 is for SUV, which let's say is 2000. Now we want to add another cost option, for example for a sedan. So we put sedan and put the price. So now we have two cost options. Now we want to add another description, phase 1 ticket, which will have only one cost option, right? So it's gonna have only one cost option, right? Now if we want to remove any of this data, we can remove it using this delete icon for each card, or we can completely remove this block from the delete button over here, right? We can add more blocks, or we can delete them. So now we have filled all the details related to a package, right? We can go ahead and get this page printed. So we click on the print page button. Now we see that the data has been formatted properly. And we also see that the supplement charges now look like this in a tabular form. So with this, we can conclude our packages. We can go ahead and save this, right? The package was created successfully. We can close this, and now if we refresh the data, we'll see that the fourth package was also created, right? Now we can try deleting some of the packages. We'll delete, and the packages are gone, right? So with this, we conclude our inquiries, which currently has these three modules or sub modules within it. So thank you.